and this is the map that we have here. And you guys are at the bottom, and the store is basically it does have bars, but the bars are so far apart that you're able to sneak right through the bars. So it's not like it's
I think
a solid door or
it'll be
anything.
very. So we're looking at this place from a distance, right? We're not there.
You guys are right up on it. I mean, you haven't had any. You've actually been for the last hour or so. You've been noticing about every 15 minutes or so, a stone giant and also an Etten passes by. So you've basically got it timed in about a 15-minute interval before you see any other guards. Well, patrolling.
You mean there are patrols outside of this?
There is one patrol that consists of a stone giant and an Etten.
And which direction are they going to be coming from?
They are traveling from east to west. I'm sorry. So basically from left to right. So
Or right to
basically
left.
they start here,
There you go.
and then they move to this side. So you've basically got it timed to about a 15-minute interval.
I feel like we should attack at night, not at day.
What time is it right now?
It's about midday. Right about midday, actually.
I suggest nighttime.
Very creepy, Drac. Yeah, you probably have about 5-6 hours until dusk starts to set.
Do you want to try to sneak in there and see if there are gnomes that are gonna last for 5 hours if we wait that long?
That could be.
So, David, how high is this wall?
Okay, without yelling and raising our voices, we're trying to keep it at a very low whisper here.
Oh yeah.
Those
Well, I
gnomes
feel like-
are likely to be snacks. This
Yeah,
wasn't just an
probably.
attack. If they took them, they're gonna eat them.
Tastes like chicken.
I feel like if I fail, they notice us and they're going to increase the amount of guards, or just straight up come and kill us. So either we do it now or we wait, because if I fail, I mean, way harder.
You better be hustling.
Okay, my desire for this would be to attack the guards on the outside first.
Maybe if we could take them
I
down
don't-
in one fell swoop.
I don't want them joining in to the fray once we get into the middle, and then it's 6-on-6. You know what I mean? Or however many
Can we
others are in there.
Do we have any spell to close doors or anything like that? Make them slow down if they come out?
I can
Spell
cast
open
silence
doors.
around us.
I don't know how
Oh.
useful that would be.
That's gonna be a problem for me. I mean, if that's going on, I can't cast any spells.
Yeah, that's the only thing. But it would also eliminate any other noise as well.
Yeah,
Well, it might help
Oh.
to kill the guards first, to take them down, and then maybe save the spells for when we get into the middle.
Are they patrolling it with each other, like right next to each other?
Yeah, they're just speaking giant talk. Fee fi fo fum. I'm fixing
We can get
to
the
eat me some
advantage
grub.
Jump them when they come by, take them out real quick in a turn or two before they have a chance.
You know,
Like
I
to
thought
try to
about
set up an
taking-
ambush here.
Exactly.
I thought about taking giant as a language, but I didn't.
I think I did.
I think dwarves automatically get giant, if I'm not mistaken, don't they?
No, they don't. No.
No.
I do have giant though.
yeah, he does.
I took that because of the Colossus Slayer, I think.
They're talking, this gnome meat, yeah, really good.
Also,
I
if you
love
guys
them.
want to win the raffle, you have to be following the channel.
Alright, so
I
are
hate
we
to-
agreed
No,
on
let's
an
rush for
ambush?
dinner.
And I usually don't say, oh, you
down for
gotta
ambush.
follow the channel.
Yeah, I think what we need
Yeah,
to do.
you have to be following.
I
who, was,
think-
who was it that said they could cast silence?
Lormar
That's
can,
Lormar.
yeah.
Yeah.
I suggest we do it over here because the door is right here. They come out and our backline is right next to them. We are fucked. I mean.
Get them coming
Well-
on the corner.
You know, I don't think it's going to matter either way, but we're going to move around the corner. We're not going to jump them right at this corner. We're going to move out here
Yeah,
and
but
fight them.
we don't kill them. We don't kill them immediately. The others are gonna get alerted.
All right.
I got you added. to
Well, that's what
regular
the silence
Scroll
would be
Fire.
for. None of our weapons
can
would
look
make any
now.
noise or anything like that.
Okay.
They would literally be silent. But then we can't cast any other spells.
I think well, we can as soon as you disable it.
Well, yeah.
There's-
I mean,
So we
during the
use
fight
it to our advantage as long as we can use it.
They're strategizing.
And then there needs to be a point where
pretty
Rhiannon
insane.
motions to you that says, drop this now.
Well, Rhiannon can stand as outside of the silence, right? Cast it in such a way that it only affects us, not him.
Let me check the range on it.
The old hammer
I think
of
it's only like 30
thunderbolts.
feet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not that big.
Is it out of you or at a certain area?
I can
It's
cast.
a radius.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's only a 20-foot radius, and I can cast it up to 100 feet away.
Also, once
Yeah,
I
but
get
we
to
need
about
On
500
the,
followers,
we need it on the melee.
I'll
We
be
need it
giving
on
away
us.
a full year membership to Roll
Make
Twenty
sure
as
to-
well.
Go ahead, sorry.
And
So
more
when we get
importantly, we need
500,
it on them.
Somebody's going to
So
get a free
whoever
year.
ends up with silence on them needs to stay in melee range of those guys the whole time.
Yeah, don't let them move around or leave too much. Otherwise,
Oh,
they
well,
might
that sounds like.
scream.
I suggest putting it on the paladin then.
Oh, on them, on the ogres, whatever, giants.
Or if he can cast it on them, then yeah, sure.
I'm not real comfortable with that either.
Sorry,
I'd rather,
I'm not that familiar with the actual spell silence because I haven't looked at it recently.
If you cast it at them, just out of character, you're gonna have to. They're gonna get a save. If you cast it on one of us, they don't. You know what I mean? It's easier that way.
Hmm.
And that's an area of effect, right?
Yeah, I think I cast it on an area.
If that's how it worked, then yeah, of course. Just on one of
Uh,
us, and
well-
yeah.
Well, if that's
So
the
I
case,
can
then they
kind of
would still
cover
get a
this
save.
corner.
But can we cast it on a person?
Then that person would be silenced and nothing else around them, wouldn't it? And if it
Right,
did hit
that's-
something around them, then they'd still get a save, right?
Okay, so cast it on me. Cast it on me, and I'll stay within melee range of both of those guys the whole time. And I'll move with them if they start running. That's my concern, is that I don't want to make it a static area.
User disconnected from your channel.
Just
One
quick,
moment.
just quick question while I was talking about it. I probably won't want to play any music. The chance that it might be heard if I'm not in that silence. They go
Well,
so-
David uploads this to YouTube, so if it's copyrighted, it might get him in
Oh,
trouble.
that's not what I mean. I meant my bard.
Yeah, he's just saying he doesn't want to alert them by playing music.
Yeah,
Ah.
I'm just gonna go in it as a
But,
go in
yeah,
it with my bow.
probably no music. The less amount of sound, the better.
Wait for Matt. So.
Yeah, apparently it's it's not a spell you can cast on a person. It's only on an area.
So we ambush them,
Right.
and on your roll, you silence them, or that area where they are. And that's pretty much the only thing we can do. We have to take them out quick.
About 10 minutes have passed by.
All right. Well, we're waiting where we're at, and I'm almost wondering if it's better to cast silence ahead of time on that corner if we're restricted to an area, than to lose initiative and cast it after everybody's beat the shit out of them. You know, and we've made a lot of racket.
What's the total duration on that spell?
I can
Until they
concentrate
start.
up to 10 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good as long as you don't, have another. I guess another spell that requires concentration. You should be able to do it the entire time, right?
You can't cast anything while doing it. That's what he said.
No, concentration
that's
just
not
means
what
you
that
can't
means.
do another. Doesn't mean
Another
it just means you
concentrated-
can't do another. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, then I guess we're set up and ready for them to come around the corner.
No.
I'm gonna check one.
It's actually a pretty damn big area. It's the same area as a fireball.
So you do notice that the stone giant does appear around the corner first, and they are continuing to path the direction that you have scouted them previously, and the Etten is following close behind. And they stop several times and banter between one another. The stone giant is stopped and itching his ass with the end of his hammer and itching his back, and there's just a little bit of bantering.
Okay. As they
Wait,
get
hold on.
close,
Actually, just also wanted to mention, if we do silence, our magical weapons are going to not work magically as well. Just gonna say that.
what does that mean?
They don't
Silence
have
will
plus
cancel
bonuses.
out their abilities. Yeah. Basically, they'll just
Are you
become
sure?
normal versions. Yeah. Yeah.
Where does it say that?
Yeah, where does it say that?
Read it somewhere in there, I think.
I think you're thinking of anti-magic field right there.
Is it?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
silence.
Okay,
Silence,
okay.
they can't speak and they're deafened and
Okay. All right. Well, then never
casting
mind.
a spell. Yeah, and casting a spell that involves speech is impossible there.
All right then.
Alright.
Okay. Dave is at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Barkskin,
Okay.
which basically just gives me a bonus 2 to AC.
Okay. You do know that there is an open door right here as well on the other side, so
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
So basically, what you're going to do is wait for them to come around the corner, correct?
Right.
Okay.
As soon as they step
And then
into this area, I'm gonna wait for the. I don't know if I'm gonna say this right, but is everybody scattered back out in that direction? Is that where everybody's standing?
I don't know. I don't know where I should stand. So
I'm trying to not show up.
Just saying, because the farther off you stand to the right, the more they're going to be able to see you as they come around the corner. So preferably, if we could get everybody against the wall until combat starts, and then run out as you need to run out. I'll try to clear a little bit of a path in front of me to open that up a little bit, but I just need to make sure that everybody's hidden or pushed back as far as they can push back. So
Good idea.
We're strategically placed between the spikes.
Alright.
and then before they get here, I'm gonna cast silence,
they're here.
kind of centered about right here.
I would push it as far to the left as you can.
So I take it the...
Okay, so like centered on where Gim is.
No,
10 feet radiating
Up.
out from there.
Up.
Further up.
yeah,
Right
you
at the
need to
corner.
push. You need to push it. Yeah, where that
Like that.
orange circle just was.
Yeah, because we're gonna pounce on them.
Okay. Okay, I misunderstood then. Then yeah, I'll center it like up here then. Where the red thing is. Right there.
So basically the
Alright.
the aura around you is the actual silence, if I'm not mistaken.
no, I think
No,
it's
actually,
Paladin's aura.
that's my aura protection.
Okay. And how big is the shell for silence?
It's
20 feet.
20
20
feet
feet
radius.
radius.
So that means it's actually a 40-foot, area, right?
And where? Yes, where are you casting it? Isn't it a point?
Where's the center?
All right, I'm going to give you
Like up here.
a barrel.
Okay, where the yellow one just was?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put a 20-foot aura on this barrel. So up here, basically, right? Is what you wanna, where you wanna put?
Right where the elbow of the whatever that first thing is.
Right there.
No, the elbow. With the armor, with the weapon on it.
But that means they're gonna come around the corner and then immediately be. I don't know. Never mind.
No, we're gonna ambush them before they turn. Is the way
They're
I
not gonna.
understood
They're
it.
not gonna get around the corner before they see us, Rhiannon. They're gonna stop. Not that far, Dave.
Hey, can I move it or no?
Yes. Hold on. Everyone is able to move it now. So yes, you can move it.
Alright, so like right over here. That'll stretch out 20 feet from there.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So, are we ready?
Engage.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to give you guys surprise initiative, so everyone will get a free attack before we'll roll initiative. So, in fact, there's going to be no initiative. So what I'm going to do is basically roll initiative for everyone.
Hey, Dave. We can't see that aura if you got one on the barrel.
Yeah, it's not showing.
Yeah, I know why. Hold on. You should be able to see it now. My apologies for that. Alright, and the stone giants, I'm going to move to the bottom.
Jeez.
Got my normal initiative roll there.
What? I crit my initiative?
I'll get the bad one out of the way this time since it doesn't really matter. We'll get the
So it
first
looks
attack
like
anyway.
Lormar, you are up first.
I'm not in the list, by the way.
Where's your oh, yeah, that's why. Roll initiative real quick. Just roll a Dex plus Dex attribute bonus, please. Alright, so it looks like you will go first then. Alright, so Juno, you are up first.
Yes.
You've surprised the giant, and there's just nothing happening noise-wise. I mean, it's just nothing. It's like he's got his mouth open and moving around and nothing's happening. Alright, so Juno, who are you attacking? What are you attacking? What are you doing?
This one.
Okay, the stone giant. Alright. You are hitting armor class of 15.
Alright.
Armor class
Yeesh,
of
that's
15.
pretty high.
Yeah, it's a stone giant, dude.
Yeah, giants are pretty rough in the next game.
Giants and elementals are definitely rough.
He rolled a 23. By the way.
That was for his initiative. So you're
was it?
3 plus 4, you're 7, that's a miss. So, do you want any movements or anything, Juno, before we go to the next?
That's fine.
Is that
Okay.
bow not magical?
It is, it's plus 2. So you gotta remember.
Plus 2?
Yeah, it's the oath bow,
two.
man.
Alright.
Let me
Is that your proficiency too?
let me double check. Well, he's proficient in bow, yeah. So it is a.
No, but I mean, he's only got a plus
This
4
one-
there. I think that's his dex.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
It says it's a +1.
Okay, then it is a plus 1. So you need to change your macro to plus 5, sir.
Actually, it should be plus 7.
Plus 7.
All right. Well, I'm looking at the +4, so he needs to change it.
That's fine.
Yeah, I would need
It
to.
says +6. It says +6 on your character sheet. So yeah, so the additional bonus is the +7.
You got to remember to change those macros, guys. Whenever you level up and everything, you guys need to change that stuff.
By the way, he gave me his short bow. That's a +5 hit points, so I added my +5 hit points.
No problem.
It didn't change my +1 on roller damage.
Yes, it is an amazing program, Blue Kid, and you can get it for free. Just
Anyway, ready.
scroll down, click on the Roll20 link, and
All
register,
right, so
and start playing
that
some
was a
games
miss
with
then?
us, man.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Yep, AC 15.
I'm done.
Lormar, the cleric, you are up. Well, I appreciate that, Blue Kid.
Alright, I'll
Thanks
go
for
ahead and
watching,
just
man.
whack the stone giant with my
It's
mace.
nice. Elo is
What's the name of the other?
Elohim is showing some
Sorry.
love with the
Etten.
pure tabletopping
Oh,
channel.
by 1.
Oh,
14. That is a miss.
What-
You
what
wanna
is-
me-
What does the paladin aura do?
It gives you plus my initiative or my Constitution modifier to saving throws,
Okay.
which is 3.
All right, so that is another miss.
Then I'll move over
Rhiannon,
there.
You are up now.
Alright, let me see this.
do it, do it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not inside the silence right now, but I don't know if I want to be going and casting huge spells into it.
Also,
I still don't see the other rounds.
click the D&D link as
Eh,
well, Blue
screw it.
Kid, and download
Let's
the
see.
free beta test packet.
I don't know if a lightning spell would hit both of those from where I'm standing.
No, you'd have to move north.
Yeah, I'll move here and do lightning
Just sign up for the playtest and download your
right
40
down
PDFs.
there.
Never mind, I can't say anything.
So what does the chain effect of chain lightning do, by the way?
I don't have chain lightning, I just have a lightning
Lightning,
bolt.
what does it do?
It's a 100-foot line lightning bolt.
Okay, if it's a 100-foot line, you are definitely going to be able to have enough distance to hit both of those.
The only problem is that now that I'm thinking about it, that would probably cause a lot of noise.
That's well,
So actually,
I mean, you're casting it in a silent shell, correct? I mean,
But it's gonna.
I'm not-
does
it's
it,
going
does
to
it
probably
continue
reach
100
through.
feet?
Yeah, it's gonna,
the thing is, I don't think I can actually cast it inside the silence thing because it probably it requires a verbal component.
well, it'll probably cancel itself out. So
So I wouldn't be able to cast it while inside there. So I have to cast
Just-
it outside. But
But just remember, we talked before about maybe saving your spells until we got in,
Yeah.
or if we got jumped by
yeah,
more
actually,
than
Honestly, I don't think we can have this conversation right now. But
yeah. Well, never mind. I'm not casting that. I'm going to cast Acid Arrow on
So
this one.
All right. So silence. Now, does this count as a spell going in? And if a spell going into the shell, is that basically nullified because of the
no.
magic
It's
shell?
It is not.
as long as the
It's just
caster
the
can
verbal
speak.
Okay, the verbal component of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, shoot.
I'm
away.
outside of the. I'm outside of it. I'm casting it in.
Okay. Which one? The Etten is armor class 11. The Giant is armor class 15.
I'm doing it on the giant just because he seems like the bigger threat.
Nice.
Ah, great. My macro broke. Damn it. I'm sorry. I was trying to update my macros, but the actual, first, that 25 is accurate.
Okay.
So, let me just re-roll the second damage. And you said I have +2 to the
Well,
spell damage,
You
right?
rolled a 5, a 4, and a 3 plus 2, right? So that's 14, isn't it? You rolled
What
a
is
5.
that? 20 plus.
You did
Okay.
3d62.
Yeah, you did 3d6.
Yeah, the plus did not actually fucking work in the macro.
68 damage.
But like you said, the staff it it's got +2 to also to my spell damage.
Correct.
Alright, yeah, that's just making sure.
It's plus to hit and plus for spells. Plus hit and damage for spells.
Yeah. Yep. And that, because it's an implement, it applies to my saving throw thing as well. That's pretty cool. Anyway, let me just re-roll the second damage. So he'll take 14 now and then 14 on the end of his next turn.
Okay. Now, do I have a saving throw involved with that, or no?
Nope, it's an AC spell.
14 damage. Gotcha. And then remind me to take 14 next round as well, man. Because chances are I probably won't remember, but I will try. In fact, I'm going to put a nice little red icon on them to remind me. Alright, so do you want any movement, Brandon?
Already moved. Let me see if I was like here. So yeah, I pretty much used up my entire movement right there.
You're up.
All right, here we go. First blows with the thunderbolts.
You can throw that bad boy too. 22 is a hit, and that is with the on the giant.
Hammer
right?
of thunderbolts. Yeah, on the giants. So that's going to be. Oh, this will be interesting.
Giant damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's with some pretty sucky rolls. So it's 21 on the first attack.
Alright.
Actually, I have one more question though about this thing. What happens if I cast Magic Missile? Is that just a flat +2 bonus to everything? To each missile, or just...
Well, yeah, I
Anyway.
suppose it would be. Your evocation, right? So you'll get your evocation bonus too, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty nice staff. What's your second attack? It's a 17, so that's a hit
Yep.
as well.
That's some sucky rolls there, but
Nice damage nonetheless.
did I do that right? Oh, I missed the macros bad. Let me check that.
So, I have a question. What is that
Gotta get your
Thunderbolt
macros right,
thingamabob do?
guys. Come on.
Is that in the book?
What?
Yeah, it's in the book.
Sorry, I'm just gonna go look at it. Don't mind
So-
me.
All right, so I didn't include the D6 on the continued damage for the. So there's another D6 I need to add into that, and I need to check my other macro. Okay,
User in
yeah,
your channel
so
timed out.
I need to throw another D6 on that, Dave.
Alright, and what was the extra d6 for?
The continued damage for the Colossus Slayer.
Okay.
I only get that after I hit a creature.
Yep.
It was 21 plus 26.
Remember how we thought the ranger was underpowered? I don't think that anymore.
I don't either.
Well,
That's-
come
that's
on now.
smart.
That's a hammer of thunderbolts doing most of that damage.
I never said anything.
Giant kind.
Not even before.
Alright.
Well, before that hammer, you were doing ridiculous
Jim, you
damage
want
just
any-
with that bleeding spear.
Movement. We are going to move on to styles next.
Yeah, I just moved a little bit to the left.
Okay. Styles, you're up, man.
Alright, I'm going to take a shot at my bow at this big colossal thing. Just a regular attack. And
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, wow.
You
Crit fail.
You basically, as you were trying to get an advantage on the giant, you actually, when you pulled your bow, you tripped over one of the pikes sticking out, so you fell over and you're knocked out for this round. You'll be able to attack next round. So basically, you just forfeit your attack on that fumble. So, all right, Uthadar, you're up.